So you made a good point. And I forget what that point was. I apologize. I didn't mean to offend. Welcome to Inside AdSwerve. Special edition location today from the Acropolis. And we are joined by my dear friend, Thales and Miletus. How's it going, Thales?
Very well. Thank you, Blake, and thank you for having me to help explain my importance to you. You found that funny. Maybe a joke to you, but every morning I have to make my bed because I use the sheets to clothe me.
So what is your bed? Do you sleep on a stone slab or?
It depends on where the weather is and where the data takes me that day.
The data. Do you ever spend time near the data lake when it's hot outside?
It's funny you should say that. Yes, there's a number of data lakes that I'm familiar with on the border of my homeland. I have joined them together using a canal. I call it the Query Canal. And we bring these data lakes into a data ocean that feeds into the sea.
That's fascinating. So, you mentioned it earlier, but I want to talk a little bit about your role with us here. You've done us such a favor, a real solid, if you will, by being the emblem of our fledgling company.
I have seen much over my 5 years. I am the watchman that watches over you. I am the all-seer who sees all things. I am the master with the knowledge and the wisdom to give to you. Analytics Pros has served me well. It has resurrected my name amongst the more forgotten philosophers. You teach a couple of people some things and they forget all about you. Mostly Plato and Socrates.
Who are they even?
Well, they're nothing without me. And by the same token, I would say that Analytics Pros, while not nothing, they were something. But with me, they became everything. Blake, thank you for having me here again.
It's my pleasure. On behalf of all of us at AdSwerve.
I wanted to tell you a story.
Please.
Of my childhood. A bit that makes me the Greek man you see before you. When I was a child, there were times when I would take walks in the woods. I would see the wind. I would hear the trees. I would feel the stars. And that awoke me to see that all of the senses can be measured. And what I found was that by measurement, predictions could occur. Not 100%. I've been able to make a fortune off of my predictions. And a fortune is more than just something a palm reader tells you.
You are no palm reader.
No, I'm a predictor.
You're a seer.
I'm a sage.
Well, as this is a special edition of Inside AdSwerve, I feel it only appropriate to ask our tried and true question. You, Thales, we're so excited to have you as part of the AdSwerve family. If there was one thing that you could tell everyone in AdSwerve about yourself, one thing that you want us all to know about you, what would it be? And you've already shared a lot. You shared a lot.
There was one thing that I think is important for us all to understand is that we are one. We are one cloth, made of the same material. Come together, joined, by Thales.
You guide us on our path.
I do. I illuminate your way.
Light the way, if you will.
I see things before you see them. And I will continue to provide this service to my new family, my new home, my new AdSwerve. I am Thales. I am Thales of AdSwerve.
Well, let me be the first to say that it has been truly inspirational speaking with you today.
I'm pleased to have helped you in your journey, specifically. I am pleased to help all who come to Thales to teach, to impart, to guide,
To see.
to see.
Well, again, thank you so much for joining us for this edition of Inside AdSwerve. We look forward to learning and lighting and guiding and seeing with you. So, once again, this is my friend Thales, and that's a wrap.